Tonight I'm gonna do something rare. I'm just gonna hang out tonight and just start cutting people to shreds. First of all, let me look at the NHL real quick, and then I'm going straight to just talking about what's gonna be going on this weekend. There we go. Sorry about that. Evening, everybody. Let's go around the NHL first. NHL Network got the multi screens on. One screen is on the Flames in Ottawa. The other is on is it Blackhawks in Winnipeg already? Yeah, Blackhawks in Winnipeg. Winnipeg already up 1-0. Oh, what was gonna say? Uh, Shout out to Melina and Moss. I guess they're getting ready for their nation's late night party tomorrow night. I said before the series started, Toronto will win this tomorrow in six. And as usual, I will be right as usual. Nothing new about that. I'm always right. So, as they're showing the introduction of the Dolphins and the Ravens, they're great players. Zonka, Kick, Warfield, Bonacani, Jake Scott, Dick Anderson, and Ray Lewis's crew on the other side, plus Marino and Lamar on the other side. So you're looking at both teams, some of the best, greatest players who play for both franchises. Let me get back to this hockey game right here, as NHL Network's doing a tremendous job today. It is a beautiful night down in Miami. I can tell you that right now. Lamar is ready to go. He could have played last week, but because it's a short week, he decided to ball out in front of his family and friends. The other side, of course, is Tua. Enough said. Oh man, so we're ready. I'm just chilling up here. Jonathan Toews facing the Blackhawks tonight, and the Blackhawks, I tell you, they drafted well the last 6 years. It's coming to fruition now. When teams rebuild and they commit to a rebuild, see the Blackhawks can do that. They were the team of the 2010s. They won 3 Stanley Cups. Their fans, they're a fair weather crowd. They voted them the number one fan base in the NHL. Which okay, uh, okay. I would just say this between the Blackhawks and the Rangers. When the Rangers were mediocre and they missed the playoffs, I think 8, 9 years in a row, their fans still showed up. As Miami gets the ball first, Miami have a great run back. When the Rangers went through that, there were no empty seats in Madison Square Garden. You know why I was there? Because my boy has season tickets right behind the goalie on which would be the west side of Madison Square Garden, the West End. And he has season tickets, so he used to give me season tickets from his company, and I would go to the game and chill. I was there the night in 2000 when Ray Boyd got his set the record for points for a defenseman. Miami wide open, a 27 yard pass to Waddle. Anyway, still 1-0. Uh, Winnipeg early. Uh, what I was saying? Oh yeah, but when the team sucks, that's when you show your fandom. I'm telling you, since 2018, that Chicago United Center has been empty for the Blackhawks since the party ended. Okay, all right. Let's just keep it 1,000, okay? But I like this Blackhawk team, and I don't know, something about them I like. Bedard had the hat trick against Ottawa the other night. Mazer's the real deal. Their defense, that's what's going to make Chicago good this year, folks. Their back seven is outstanding. They drafted well. They stole Spencer Knight from the Panthers. So so you know things are looking up for them. Rangers and Edmonton in about hour. I will have that game behind me. I need some laughs. A lot of interesting games tonight in the NHL. San Antonio, Miami in the NBA starts in about 20 minutes. That's going to be funny. We haven't seen the Heat go up and down. You know, that's going to be an interesting game. That starts in about 20 minutes down in Texas. Miami calls a timeout in the Dolphin game, and fans are getting on them. A lot of Baltimore fans at the game, too. I think that's the problem. Speaking of that, look who's whining now. The whiny bitch ass Pittsburgh Steeler fans, because there were more Packer fans in Heinz Field Sunday night that Aaron Rodgers had to use a silent snap count. It's okay when your bully asses go to every stadium, wave that stupid ass terrible towel and bully people, but when you get your own taste of your own medicine, you don't like it. Really? That's good for their asses. Once that a fan base showed some balls and took over their stadium. And I saw the post game show on Peacock. All that the Packer fans outnumber the Steeler fans. Good tackle by the Ravens on 3rd and 6. So good job by the Ravens. Meanwhile, a Canuck player is hurt and he is down. The trainers are running out there, and the Canuck, I believe they're playing Nashville tonight. Dolphins going for a long field goal. No, they're in St. Louis tonight. 49 yard. These kickers be kicking 49 yarders like it's nothing. And it's 3-0 Dolphins. Anyway, yeah, so a Canuck player is down in that game and they're carrying him off the ice. Oh, guess who? And I don't make fun of players when they get hurt, but fucking Brock Besser always get hurt. Carried off into the locker room. This guy, you know me, I hate injured players. Oh, new Predator movie's coming out. I know the new Running Man is coming out. Let's get back to the hockey game. All right, still 2-1 uh, Flames with 10.5 to go. Flames on another power play. Let me go with Winnipeg. Because you know I like Winnipeg. Besser's hurt for Vancouver, had to be carried off the ice. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Pittsburgh's at Minnesota. No, I don't want to live a slow death. Here, Chicago and Winnipeg from Manitoba. Beautiful Winnipeg. I'll have the Oilers and the Rangers behind me in about an hour. It's up here chilling. Like I said before, I got some. Well, it's really, in my opinion, next couple of weeks week next week we got the Patriots and the Buccaneers in Tampa. The week after we have the Broncos and Chiefs, week 11. Boy, that is going to be something, boy. Out in Denver, that is going to be. No, no, excuse me. They played in Denver in 3 weeks. We'll have the Colts and the Chiefs from Arrowhead up here. So we're gonna have some good games at 1 o'clock up here. That as people are dressed up as in Halloween in Winnipeg. As we're back to the action, then I'll go back to the Dolphin game real quick. Let me go back there. Now timeout should be over. And Lamar is getting ready to go out there. Dolphins 49-yard field goal as they kick off to the Ravens. Dolphins in their aqua tonight, and the Ravens in their all white. Yeah. Big roar from the crowd here in Miami for a hometown kid, Lamar Jackson. Big roar by the fans there. Tomorrow night I'll be on at 5 minutes to 10. The surging Portland Trailblazers, one of the new exciting teams in the league, and I'm pumped up for tomorrow night as the Bullies come back to town. And the Bullies are Big Money Sean's Nuggets. That'll be tomorrow. Saturday, the Stampeders. As the thumbnails will come out tomorrow for all these games coming up here. The Stampeders uh, is put up a shut up time for them. And then Sunday, Colts Steelers. So we have it all covered. I'm not on Monday. I'm not doing Dallas, Arizona. Sorry. All right, Lamar second and 8, second and 10. He got nothing on that run. All right, third and 3 for the Dolphins. Boy, this Dolphin crowd tonight, they are roaring. Here we go, third and 3 for Lamar at their own 40. Lamar threw it too low. 3 and out for the Ravens. He's not ready to play yet. Give me a second. Iman's in the building. What's up, buddy? All right, Tua is back out there. Dolphins offense. Shout out to my man Iman Perry. Melina's in the building. They're getting ready to party in Toronto tomorrow night. First and 10 from the 4-yard line. Got 3. That's a good run. What a job by the Blue Jays, isn't it? The job they've done. On the verge, folks, right at the doorstep of another world championship for Toronto. It's amazing how Canada has really jumped on the Blue Jays. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, but we'll talk about the Jays tonight. What a job they have done. All right, Miami fumbled the catch, and the Ravens will get the ball, I think, around the 6 yard line. And the roar from the Ravens fans. The Ravens usually bring 30,000 with them. They go to Miami. Wow, that's a big fumble. Yep, that was definitely a fumble. Wow. Kid made a nice catch, started running. This is not Malik Washington. This is the other Washington. Yep, got stripped. What Dolphins fans who are cheering think it's a fumble, they gotta understand his body was on top of the Ravens tackler's body. Right there. Definitely a fumble. First and goal at the 6 for the Ravens. Derrick Henry. This look at him. This ball over the Dolphins down to the inch line. At the inch. Look like Larry Zonka there a little bit. Lamar telling the referee get the hell out of the way. Oh, they stopped him. I would have played action there, let Lamar run the football. Dolphins were ready for it. Here we go, third down. Good crowd tonight in Miami, I could tell you that. Play action here, I wouldn't run it. Play action. All right, Baltimore's going to kick a field goal. They blew that. Oh, they're going to go for it? Okay. They're going to go for it. Fourth and goal at the 3, at about the 2. Ravens are going for it. Lamar's barking marching orders. Flowers is out there. Derrick Henry's out there. Here we go. Fourth and 2. Touchdown, Ravens. Mark Andrews, touchdown. So the star child, that quickly, 7-0. Let me go say 7-3. Let me go say hello to everybody in the chat. Then we'll get right back with it. Moss happy about Pasternak. You know me, I am not. You know, speaking of that, as I don't pay attention, uh, Dolphins fans are booing right now. Their team is down. Self-inflicted wounds. The Savage. I didn't watch the game last night. Yes, folks. I'm not gonna. I was watching the Blazers last night, and I was highly entertained by my team. Um, this goddamn hockey team don't know how to lose. Anyway, get back to this. You Savage another win for him, and the Blue Jays are on the Cubs. And I've always said this about the Blue Jays. I wonder if Major League Baseball holds something against them and the Mariners back, because Nintendo owns the Mariners and Rogers Communications, who's the biggest cable conglomerate in the world, owns the Blue Jays, but they make them handcuffed. Now, if you're a Blue Jay fan, win or lose this World Series, and I think you're going to win it tomorrow night, you have the right to demand them to spend money. And I think the Blue Jays will start throwing their money around. They offered they offered Soto uh, 700 some million. He turned it down. They offered Otani the year before over a half a bill. He turned it down. And what a way for Blue Jay fans to celebrate and sticking it up Otani's ass tomorrow night. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? They're sticking it right up Otani's ass. You want to come here? As the fans were chanting, we don't need you. And they win tomorrow. They can chant, we don't need you. Sing sayonara to them. And hey, hey, nay, nay, goodbye to them. All right, back to the hockey. Still 1-0 Winnipeg. Let me see who else is playing tonight. Get you caught up. I'm not doing Penguins don't exist to me. That game. Let me see the Islander game. You only can get that Islander game on cable. Let me tell you. Let me see the Islanders. Since Matthew Schaefer has really taken over things, hasn't he? 7-16. Flyers up 1-0. Owen Tippett again. Tippett's on fire, folks. That's 6 goals for him. I don't think Rick Tocchet wants to trade him now. Meanwhile, in Tampa, as the Dallas Star player tipped the puck in his own net. 1-0. Hagel gets credit for the goal. Bruins. All right, update from Philadelphia. Is that Tippett again? No, that's not Tippett. That's old boy from Anaheim who went there. Just scored a goal for the Flyers up 2-0. Devils and Sharks should be a fun one. I get that locally tonight. Rangers and Oilers start in 25 minutes. Let's get back here. What down is it? 2nd and 3 for the Dolphins. Right, 2nd and 4 from midfield. On the Ravens 49. It's the Ravens 49. See what happens. Achan stuffed. Lost 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 8. See the young Blazers tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Two of 3rd and 7. Here they come. First down. Bad coverage by the Ravens. Terrible coverage right there. Good job by the Dolphins. Toews hitting the tight end. Shout out to Big O for showing me some love yesterday. He killed me today, but yesterday he showed me some love about Jordan Love. Wide open. 2nd and 10. Waldo, of course, dropped the ball. What else is new? Let me get back to the hockey. The Hawks are still up 1-0. I'm not doing Penguins. Let's go back to Flames. It was the first game of the night, so let's go back to the Flames and the Senators. Achan, 25-yard run down to the Ravens 20. Boy, did he take off like a rocket, didn't he? Wow. Happy Thursday to you, Melina. Lola Rock. My nigga. What's up, buddy? Thanks for pulling up tonight. All right, Miami got 3 there. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Finns. They're driving right down the Ravens' throat. This could be a good, entertaining game for folks. There's a reason why these two teams are 2-6. Here we go. 2nd and 7. All these missed tackles by the Ravens. As Big O says, bail on the whale. That piece of shit logo that dumbass owner put in there. All right, third and 4 for Toews. He drops back. Waddle caught it. It's going to be 4th and about a yard. They already called one timeout. Fans are jeering because they know whenever the Dolphins take a lot of time, they mess up. But here you go, 4th and 1. Ali Gordon in the backfield. So is Achan. Dolphins moved early. Who is looking like, are you effing serious? And McDaniel screaming at the ref. So Dolphins going to kick a field goal here. Yep. McDaniel throws down his headset. Man, just kick the damn field goal. It'll be 7-6 Ravens. Oh, man. He misses the field goal wide right. We cannot make this shit up. A chip shot field goal and he kicks it wide right. Can't make it up. Guy's been kicking good all year. This one is wide right. A chip shot. And the look on McDaniel's face is priceless. All right, back to the hockey. There we go. All right, still 2-1, 2:44 left in Ottawa. Rangers and Oilers in about 20 minutes. I forgot what the Kings are playing tonight. They're playing a good team tonight. I forgot who it is. That's one of your late games. This game looked like to me it's going to be an overtime game. All right, 2 minutes left in the second period in Ottawa. This game is going quick. Well, you should like your hockey games, and fast and quick. And get the Spurs and the Heat up as they're about to start down in San Antonio. You ever notice with the Heat, all their rivals are the Texas teams. The second period is about to end in Ottawa. And that's the end of the second period in Ottawa. 2-1 Flames. I was going to put on my Goudreau. I'll do that Saturday afternoon. They got a 3 o'clock game in Nashville. I'll wear my Goudreau that day on Saturday. We try. We'll go to St. Louis in a minute. Derrick Henry runs into his own man. Boy, he's looking old. I shouldn't have played him tonight. Wow. Now that my man had his bye week this past week, I'll just sit Henry and play him beginning next week. Kid from the Rams. Williams, he'll start beginning next week. All right, Lamar, wide open. First down. Jose Flowers. Minute 40 left in this game. There you go, Derrick Henry. There you go. You heard me say about Benjamin. Minute 10 to go in the first from South Florida. So we got the Blue Jays tomorrow night, who by the time I come on the air, that game should be late in the game, like around the 6th, 7th inning. When I come on late tomorrow night, you got the Blazers tomorrow night. I'm excited to see my boys. But Dolphin, you pushed Lamar to gain 2 yards on that. All right, one more play in the first quarter will be over. Third and four for Lamar. How the hell did he get away from that? All right, lively for 30, maybe 40, I think about 50 yards. And down in the first period, first quarter, 55 yards. So the Dolphins are backed up again. 55-yard pass, Lamar to Lively at the end of 173, but the Ravens will be at the Miami 26-yard line when we come back. Back to hockey. Let's see. Let's go to Boston real quick. See what's happening with Moss's Bruins. There goes Billy Jaffe. 3-1 Bruins after two. That's all I need to see. Let's go to Nashville. See the Canucks. We'll see the Canucks next Saturday night as Calgary goes to British Columbia. So they'll be partying hard tomorrow night in Toronto. That's going to be an all-night trick-or-treat Halloween party up there. All right, Blues up 1-0. Just under 7 minutes in the first period. Man, Van der Kane scored tonight. Okay. Everybody's at intermission or the second intermission. All right. Let's see. Hellebuck was behind, and the Hawks have tied the game. Now, Winnipeg. Shifley, boy, I tell you, Shifley's having a monster year. As he got the assist on the Velarde goal. All right, so Kaprizov scored for Minnesota. All right, first and 10 at the Dolphin 23. Derrick Henry gets 4 there. Second and 7 for Lamar at the Dolphin 20-yard line. See what happens here. Touchdown. Mark Andrews again. So Lamar to Mark Andrews, back-to-back 14-3 Ravens. And there's a lot of Raven fans as you see them waving their flag in Miami tonight. And that's one of the reasons that Stephen Ross doesn't really care about his fan base, because he knows that other NFL teams because Miami is a destination for a getaway weekend. Imagine that 4-day weekend in Miami. Get off work, get down there on a Thursday late afternoon, get there just in time to get a couple of cocktails, take a shower, take a couple of cocktails, or a few beers, and you hang out for the weekend. After the game, you fly home, get ready for work the next day. That's what these teams do. I mean, look at Pittsburgh. Those bastards were whining all week about it sounded like the game was in Lambeau. Yeah, it sounded like that because the Packers are the supreme team of the NFL. Don't believe that bullshit media, but the white media gives you about Dallas. Hell no. Same damn Dallas team, but the best they can do this year was a tie against Green Bay in Arlington Week 4. Haven't beaten Green Bay Packers since '96. All right, turn behind me because they're getting ready for Edmonton and Rangers. Devils are in San Jose tonight. Islanders is on Prime. I'll get the Heat game up for the Heat and the Spurs. They've just started down in San Antonio. The marquee game of the night. Happy Thursday to Melina. Hope she had a good day. Tomorrow, Friday for everybody. I tell you, that city, I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to be having the best Halloween city country party in the history of Canada tomorrow night. There goes Big Dan Murphy, covers the Canucks on Sportsnet. Rangers are trying to get it together. Second and 3 for Miami. The Dolphins are driving again. We'll see what they do. At their own 42. Right. Big run by A-Chan up to midfield. First and 10 Miami at midfield. Tua. Bolshich, wide receiver from UCLA with the catch. He's playing pretty good tonight. Be second and 1. So the Dolphins are driving, folks. Play action. Got a man wide, Waddle, wide open, but maybe coming back. It's a flag down. It's on the Dolphins, so don't party too much, Waddle. Oh, see that refereeing in Pittsburgh? How ridiculous that was the other night, giving Pittsburgh every damn call. Oh, he tripped that guy. All right, tripping. So they brought everything back. The water was wide open. Jesus Christ, was water wide open. Well, you got to understand something, folks. When it's boy, look at this, Ollie Gordon. You can wonder why the sisterhood is scared of the brothers. Look at that, dude. It's just a football game. Relax, God. And second and 16 for the Dolphins at their own 42 again. Wow. All right, Tua going deep again, wide open. Let's see. He was out of bounds. Mm, he was wide open too. Dude, you got pass catchers on this team I never heard of. This kid was wide open too. I'll tell you one thing about McDaniel. He is coaching better these last couple of weeks. What? Tua threw that a missile. Yeah, he was clearly out of bounds. Third and 16. Boy, yeah, McDaniel's calling a good game. He's been calling good games lately. I give the man his due. All right, see what happens here. Tripped up, Dolphins got a punt. And their fans are getting on them. And hey, look, this franchise has been a joke for the last 30 years. I mean, these millennials, these damn Mr. Know-it-alls don't know a goddamn thing. You can't tell these losers that though in the Dolphin community, can we? Yeah, I wonder where Eric is at now. My good friend Eric McIntosh. Know what I'm saying? Got blocked. All right. First and 10 at the Raven, 25 for the Ravens. 10 and a half to go before the half. Let's get back to Ottawa. They already started the third period. Edmonton, Rangers. Kenny Albert's my guy, man. This guy covers everything. Nick basketball, Rangers hockey, hockey for TNT, NFL on Fox, baseball on Fox. I mean, Kenny, do you ever take a vacation, brother? All right, my man Gordon Miller is calling the game on the Ottawa TSN side. Always good to hear Gordon Miller. He used to be the voice of the CFL. There goes Gord talking to Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson's between the benches. Happy. Damn, someone just had a birthday yesterday. It'll come back to me who it was. Oh, one of my favorite people who I love him as a wrestler. And it must be Canada's weekend because this man's birthday was yesterday. Happy 52nd birthday to Adam Copeland. You'll know him as Edge. One of the best intros ever in wrestling history. His theme music, and to hear that live, and I did many years ago. It's awesome. All right, they're starting the third period in Ottawa. 2-1 Flames again. Ottawa, another gutless performance. Can't get the job done. Supposed to be beating this team right now 6-2. Instead, they're beating you. What the hell is wrong with you, Ottawa, man? Do you got any balls, man? Do you? Come on. It's just ridiculous. Ah, piece of shit, man. I'll tell you one team's going to roll it up tonight because they haven't rolled it up yet, and that's the Oilers. But I'm looking out for a big performance by them tonight. That game is right behind me, out in the motherland in Alberta. God's land out there, boy. Team Tank not happy right now. I am a grand chapter of Team Tank. Score the goal, bro. Took it right to. Okay, let's get back to Miami. Lamar play action. Lamar sacked. Lost 15 yards by Jones. Wow, be second and 25. Trade deadline on Tuesday. Who's going? You could definitely look at the Dolphins as a candidate of a team where there'll be guys going. Second and 20. Derrick Henry with the big run. Henry got uh, 9 back, so it'll be it got like 14 back, so it'll be third and 5. They are the prohibitive favorite to win the division. They'll be 7-5 by Thanksgiving because they play the bottom of the bottom in the NFL coming up. Including this game, will be 6 straight winnable games. They'll be heavily favored in. All right, third and 6. Lamar drops back, floats it, overthrows the guy. Bateman's upset, felt that he was held, no flag. Here's a flag now. Could be unsportsmanlike conduct on him. Yep, gonna be unsportsmanlike conduct on Bateman. So Miami should get the ball in good field position. NBA tomorrow night. I'll be on the air at 9:55 Eastern time tomorrow. Give you a little pregame show since it's my team we're doing tomorrow night. Let's see what we're doing next Friday night. Speaking of the NBA. All right, Dolphins ran the kickback well, but there is a flag on the field. All right, Chop Robinson going back to the locker room holding his wrist. got his towel over his face. All right, Dolphins at the Ravens 29-yard line, first and 10. Excellent field position to get points. 31 points away, Leon Draisaitl having 1,000 points. He'll join his teammate and buddy Connor McDavid. Draisaitl, I'll say it again. If I was an owner of a team, I would pick him number one. Two, way behind Waddle. All right, see what happened in Dallas or in Tampa. All right, Adam Herney scores for the Stars 1-1 in Tampa in the third. Third and 10 for two. All right, field goal team coming out, 4 for 5 for Miami. This man missed a field goal exactly at the same spot last time he came out to kick. Let's see if these gutless guys scored. All right, Ottawa's tied it. Dolphins made the field goal 14-6 there. Ottawa's tied the gutless Flames. 7:57 left to the half in Miami. It's about damn time, Ottawa. Shit. Tornado. That's where they're at tonight. Oh man, what a day, what a day, what a day. Uh basically the Heat, to answer your question, they don't mind forfeiting the draft pick because they think they're a very good team with this up tempo. I don't know what the game is going on in San Antonio. They should have got rid of him when they got wind that he was gambling. They didn't, Manzana. They kept him around. That'll be your top five starting lineup in basketball to Chuck, McDavid, Barkov, McKinnon, and Draisaitl. Okay, Tony. Pretty cool. 24 to that. Let's see what's happening in Ottawa now. Flyers up 3-1 as the early games tonight are all winding down. All right, first and 10, Ravens. All right, Flyers scored again. All right, Lamar got 8 out of that. Lamar Jackson, 16 touchdowns, 1 pick, 72% completion. I wonder why they ran the football right there on third down. Wow. Look like I'm gonna have to bench this man next week. Yeah, I'll bench him for the rest of the year. All right, Winnipeg up 3-1 on the Blackhawks. Ravens punt all the way down to the Miami. He let it go. 5.5 to go in the half. Miami will get the ball at the 20-yard line. All right, back to Ottawa 2-2 with 13 minutes to go. See if the Senators can drive. All right, Flames got 3-on-2. Move it over. Calgary scores again. 3-2 Calgary. And wow. So Kadri auditioning for his next squad. I need one of these two to score. There's plenty of time, just under 12 minutes, so I can beat the spread tonight. I took the over tonight in this game. The only team I picked to win tonight is Edmonton. I took them to win and to cover. Let's get back to this football game. Dan Marino, they're showing right now, next to Zach Thomas. All right, Hamilton is hurt for the Ravens as the trainers go out to check on him. It's Kyle Hamilton. When he plays, he is a baller. But he always gets hurt. The Oilers selling better than Adam Henrique tonight, playing his 1,000th game. As the entire Oilers team was out there to celebrate, that tells you a lot. That he's that well liked by his teammates, but all of them went out there for a celebration. The entire Oilers squad. Five minutes to go in the half. Ravens get the ball in the second half. Miami had it first in the game. This is a very interesting game down in Miami Gardens. Let me see. According to Jeremy Fowler, Hayes Fawcett, R.J. Young, and Brian Radin, Virginia Tech is finalizing a deal for James Franklin to be their next head coach. Who do I prefer, Brady or Matt? Uh, gotta go with Matt. He played for my squad. I gotta go for him. Ooh, that should have been a penalty there. He could have broke that kid's neck. Oh yeah, he still could have broke that kid's neck. We wrapped him around the neck. A good thing. That's our good buddy Kyle Hamilton again. He could have broke his arm the way he gets hurt. All right, stop it, Al Michaels. I'm trying to say that Hamilton is bullying the kid. Cut that out. He did hit him. He did grab him rough though. Third and 7. Tomorrow night, 76ers and Celtics, Lakers and Grizzlies. I will skip that because I'll be in Portland tomorrow night for the late game. 9:55 Eastern Time will be in Vancouver. Is tied up St. Louis 2-2. Be in God's country tomorrow night out in Portland, Oregon. Beautiful city. Third and 7 now. All right, hits Waddle at the 38 of Baltimore. What a catch by Waddle, by the way. All right. Two again. Throwing BBs. Waddle. One man to beat. As the Ravens are playing bully ball, hitting him, Waddle just get back up and slaps his head. But the Dolphins are driving now in Baltimore territory. Penguins are just tied up the Wild. First and 10 at the Baltimore 40. Miami. Ali Gordon in motion. Got 5 yards, Malik Washington. And a Dolphin player is down. He's got up. No, he's down. Ali Gordon is down. Two is the first one to go see if he's okay. Achan is there, the trainers. Oh, man, yeah. Dwayne, Dwayne Starks rolled over his ankle. I don't ever want to hear anybody tell me that the National Football League ain't physical. That's not the WWE, folks, where they're play fighting out there. All right, still 9 minutes to go in Ottawa. Ryan Husker, fans wondering why they gave him a 2-year extension because maybe the Flames expected to have a team like this. All right. They go into commercial break in Ottawa. Go to Winnipeg. Broncos and Raiders next Thursday night out in Denver. I'm going to see Denver in 2 weeks. All right, Gordon is on his feet going to the tent. We'll see Denver 2 weeks from Sunday as they play the Chiefs in Denver. So we'll see the Broncos in 2 weeks. All right, back to this game. Miami now second and 7 from the Raven 36. Achan down to the 21. All right, Winnipeg scores again. Boston up 3-2. All right, it's already started in Edmonton. All right, Johnny Manzinski, one of the young Rangers that scored 1-0 Rangers in Edmonton. One nothing Blue Shirts. But here comes the Oilers. Darnell Nurse, 1-1. As you see the crowd in Edmonton waving their orange pom-poms, 1-1 now. The Oilers, just like that, tied the game at 1-1. So let's go back to Ottawa. What the hell? All right, 2nd and 9 coming up. All right, Flyers score again. 4-1 Philly. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Dolphins. All right, under 4 minutes to go in Philly in that game. 5 minutes to go in Ottawa. What a stuff by the Ravens. Let's see what Miami's going to do. All right, the Grim Reapers in Winnipeg. Dolphins are going to go for it 4th and 2. He threw it so past the player's head. It's ridiculous. No, you're the Ravens. What do you want to do here? You want to unleash Lamar or force the Dolphins to call timeouts? Wow. He didn't run the route. Yeah. Herb Street's right. He didn't run the route. 1st and 10 at the Ravens' own 13. We are just about at halftime. Let's see what the Ravens do. Lamar throws it out of bounds. I'll be running that football if I'm Baltimore. I would even ran a play like that. You could look and tell that Lamar Jackson is rusty. Dolphins have doubled the time of possession and the yardage Miami has gained in the first half. And get ready for should be a fun second half. What is time out in that stupid football game? Let's go back to Ottawa. All right, Ottawa is tied it. Thank you, Ottawa. Man, I covered the spread. This is beautiful. I took over 5.5. All right, Buffalo is tied Boston. But there's a flag thrown. All right, Dolphins got 30 seconds and one timeout. All right, Chop Robinson out concussion. Just to let you guys know. First and 10 at the 18. All right, Tua drops back. Gotta tackle him. No more timeouts. All right, minute 17 left in Boston. Dolphins, only team in the NFL that does not have a 50-plus yard field goal. I'm laughing because there is all right, 1 second left. All right, Tua's gonna do a Hail Mary. Let's see what happens. Tua sacked, and the fans are booing in Miami. Well, that's a hot Raven fan. Next, no, no, man, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to keep that to myself. Meanwhile, 14-6 halftime Ravens. NHL Network's keeping it on the Bruins game. Guess it's going to be overtime in Ottawa. All right, still 50 seconds left in Ottawa. 28 seconds left. That was close. Flames coming close in regulation. 3-on-2. 5 seconds left. And we'll have overtime in Ottawa. The Bruins and the Flame games are in overtime at the exact same time. So both of these teams did a good job, covered my spread tonight. All right, Sorelli scored in overtime 2-1. Tampa beats Dallas in OT. All right. Both teams get the point. Tampa's getting hot, folks. That's 5 in a row for the Lightning. I'm done after the Dolphin game. So, Right, Ottawa swarming. Right, right. The Flames are now swarming. Huberto, he couldn't get it. He was damn close. Yeah, Devin Cooley having a hell of a game tonight, folks. All right, power play for Ottawa. Let's see what happens. Ottawa on the power play. All right, minute 33 left in the power play. Devils at San Jose about to start. All right, Winnipeg up 4-1. Hurricanes and the Islanders 3-1 Kings. 4-1 Kings. Detroit's at LA tonight. I know the Kings play tonight. Detroit's at LA. A lot of Flame fans in Ottawa. Yeah, a minute left in the power play for Ottawa. What a game Cooley's played tonight. This overtime has been dominated by Ottawa. Sanderson, what a job by Cooley. Now, fans getting on the Flames as Flames are going to play for. They already got the tie, but they're going to play for the shootout. 5 seconds to go. All right, shootout in Ottawa. Let's get back to the football game. All right, the Bruins win in overtime. Kastelik wins it for Boston, while Ottawa wins in their game. Most of these games are over, so let me click it to the King in Detroit. All right, Miami 3rd and 6. Lamar, he's going to get the first down easily. And Lamar not looking. You know what I'm saying? A Dolphin player is down. All right, they're going to go to Wild and Penguins third period on NHL Network. Here we go. Lamar first and 10 at the 48 of the Ravens. Drops back. Easy pass. Lively first down. First and 10 at the Raven 42. Excuse me, Dolphins 42. Excuse me. Now clock is ticking. All right, here we go. Ravens driving. First down, Ravens again. At the Miami 28. Wide open. Lively again. Down to the Dolphin. I'm going to say 16-yard line. First and 10 at the Miami 14. Second and 6 from the Miami 10. All right, second and six for Lamar at the Dolphin 10. See what happens here. Lamar. Flowers, first and goal. And Melina hit her parlay last night for the Jays game. Good for you, honey. Very happy for you. At least somebody hit. All right, the Ravens got the first down on their own version of the tush push. All right, 8 minutes to go in the third. Touchdown. No, that's another tight end. It's not Mark Andrews. 3 touchdowns tonight for Lamar. So I-Test is rolling tonight. 21-6. Baltimore. And I'll be right back. Oh, I'll be right back. I don't know. I'm gonna take a walk with it. No, tomorrow. It's still 1-1 early third period. Minnesota between the Penguins and the Wild. Penguins playing very good hockey. All right, Dolphins third and 17. All right, 3-0 for the Dolphins. 6.5 to go, and fans are booing this team. But I got one thing to say to Dolphin fans, though. Why weren't you booing them 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago? Why did it take 30 years later for you sorry asses to be booing this team? I mean, all of a sudden, you delusional fools down there decided to boo the team. This shit should have been happening 30 effing years ago. Oh man. Kings Red Wings, the pregame show there. So they're getting ready in Beverly Hills. Winnipeg's gonna win that game. Well, let's go to Nashville, see what's happening. I mean St. Louis with the Blues and Canucks. Last I saw was 2-2. Meanwhile, Miami, all right, Vancouver. Look at this. The Canucks have come back, taking the lead. They were down 2-0. I think it's too early to write St. Louis off. I think they still got plenty of time to turn it around. It's only 11 games in. I like this blue team. I like their talent. Good coaching. St. Louis ties it, folks. Just like that. 3-3. Dean Suter with the goal. This, this game is 3-3 in St. Louis. We'll keep it here. Penguins are behind me. Dolphins timeout. Ravens could put this game away with this drive right here. They get up to 28-6. Um, I don't know. And then getting back to these sorry ass fans down in Miami, it took you now to realize how inept this franchise has been the last 30 years, really? Let me tell you something. Since I started playing fantasy sports, okay, this is, I'm going to take the baseball out because I was playing that in the late 80s. And I finally won a title in 99 and 2000 back to back years. But let me get to well, you could add that. Okay. Since uh, the malaise of the Dolphin franchise, which I would say For me, it's 96 once Jimmy took over, but for others, it's when they lost to the Patriots in the AFC title game in '85. I have won 7 fantasy football titles between '95 and 2009. All right, Ravens got the ball down 40. All right, Derrick Henry for 9.5. As the Ravens are going to play some clock now, up 15. Second and 1. All right, they've crossed midfield. As the Ravens are playing clock now. Mitchell's having a pretty good game tonight for the Ravens. Catching the ball out of the backfield, picking up yards. All right, Miami calls a timeout as McDaniel looks hopeless out there. He really does. Oh, he looks pitiful out there. All right, while they're talking there, let me get back to the NHL. Blues and Canucks. Zay Flowers to the 10-yard line. Wasn't for the trip, I would have had me a touchdown in 2 leagues. Play action. Touchdown. Bateman. 4 touchdowns tonight for Lamar. If it stands, it could be holding. Holding on Miami. There'll be a touchdown. So it's 28-6 now. Lamar, 4 touchdown passes. He always plays well against the Dolphins. I mean, I was hearing today he was a scrub. He was this and that. And I said, man, bro, your quarterback sucks major ass. That's the end of the discussion. I'm not a Lamar Jackson fan, but there's a reason why he is the star child. Okay? Showing it tonight. All right, 28-6. Lamar smiling, cackling over there. Let me see something. All right, LSU fires their AD tonight. I guess for hiring Brian Kelly and paying him $54 million to leave. So, Blazers tomorrow. Blazers and Nuggets tomorrow. Looking forward to that one. I'll be late. I'll be up here at 5 minutes to 10. All right. Ooh. Let's see what's happening here in St. Louis tonight. Ah. All right, 4 minutes left in St. Louis. Four minutes left in the third. All right, two of play action for 22 yards. All right, Chris Greer don't want to be seen, so he pulled the shade down. uh, oh man, Chris Greer don't want to be seen. Oh man, pulled the shade down. You're a piece of shit. You'll never be your brother and your dad. You're an embarrassment to the Griff legacy, bro. Your brother built the Blackhawks and now he's building the Sharks, bro. Man. Oh, Chris Greer, Chris Greer, Chris Greer, bro. I don't know, man. 3 minutes left in the third. As this game is going quickly, I might add. Glad to see. All right, two are incomplete. Third and 9. I tell you, Dolphin fans look stunned in the crowd. I mean, folks, this been going on for 30 years. You think Jimmy's offense was exciting with Marino on one leg, with his handing off to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Really? Mark Higgs? You really thought that was exciting? All right, Dolphins called their second timeout. You got a couple of idiots wearing Dolphin suit jackets. Are you kidding me? Vikings next week, then the Browns, then the Jets, then the Bengals, and then the showdown week 14 with the Steelers. And they go to Lambeau. They go to Fox Bay. They got New England at home, and then they go to Lambeau. So if you're the Ravens, you better make hay now. Third and 9 for Miami. 2:42 left in the third. See what happens here. Tungalo over, drops back, drops the ball. They got the bags over their head. Hey, you people been seeing mediocre football for the last 30 years. You got to be kidding me. You people are that stupid and delusional? I mean, you do realize you haven't been to an AFC championship game in 33 years, right? You do know what? You haven't been in a Super Bowl in 41 years, and you haven't won one in 52 years. I hope you people down there realize this. All right. All right, the Canucks scored late. Yeah, no one was near Billington, even though they're looking at it. If it's Kane, it's the second of the night. There goes Montgomery, Coach Montgomery. 2:42 left in St. Louis, by the way. As and looking at this goal, but I can't wait to get to Pittsburgh on Sunday. Start coverage at 12:30, pre-game show. And then the Colts and the Steelers. We're going to see the Colts. We're going to see the Chiefs. We're going to see the Broncos as time goes on in the AFC. Montgomery's upset. They're taking forever to make a point. I don't think he interfered. All right, Penguins up 3-1 with 4 minutes left. So it looks like the Penguins. I tell you, Minnesota, and I'll say it again. All right, let's get the call in St. Louis. All right, they took it away from Evander Kane. Still 3-3 in St. Louis. Let's get back to the football game, folks. Lamar Jackson. Derrick Henry got a block. Here we go. Here we go. The big horse tripped up. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Get him going. Buffalo in town next week for Miami. That's usually a house of horrors for the Dolphins. If the Bills have had this own Dolphin Stadium, folks. And all of it is under the Stephen Ross era, I might add. And as for Tungaloova, it's going to be tough. Another loss. If they Baltimore score, he'll be. This game is over. Lamar 158.3 passer rating. Minute left in the third. Uh, who are you? Who are you? I don't know. I'm just calling a game and enjoying myself up here, Moss. That's all I'm doing. Good that the Flames lost tonight. I'm very happy about that, even though it took overtime. Lamar going for the home run. All right, they'll punt as we get ready for the fourth quarter of this game. All right, Baltimore's going to punt with 26 seconds to go in the third. It'll be first and 10 Miami from their own 6-yard line. So this will most likely be the last play of the quarter as they're showing uh, beautiful downtown Miami. More Jackson 17 of 22 for 184, 4 touchdowns tonight. So I-Test is having a great night. Lamar is the backup on my money team. I wanted to trade him. They wouldn't let me trade him in the league. So all right, end of three, 28-6 Ravens. Let's go. Pittsburgh's gonna win tonight. They waved the goal off for the Canucks tonight. Their fans gonna be bitching in media about that. Minute left in this game and regulation time. All right, Penguins will win tonight. They're winning 4-1. Like 22 and a half seconds left in St. Louis. It's going to be the fourth quarter in Miami. Tomorrow night, Nuggets and Blazers. I'll be on there at 9:55. Saturday, the Stampeders and the BC Lions. I'll be on the air at 7:15. And then Sunday, I'll be on there at 12:30. The Colts and the Steelers. Next Sunday, we'll have the Patriots and the Buccaneers down in Tampa next week. So we'll see Baker next week against Drake May. Timeout in St. Louis. All right, Oilers up on the Rangers 3-1. I don't know what Moss is saying a challenge. He said the Blues won in overtime. Looking forward to Sunday to see the Colts for the first time all year. I'm looking forward to that. And that game will be on in Green Bay. I will have on as the Packers play Carolina out in Lambeau. Battle for the Red Sox, really. Tell you one thing, those designers for that game is making gazillions. Right, they're still showing David Wright there. All right, the Sharks up 3-0 on the Devils. Yeah, he bobbled the ball right there. 3-0 Sharks over the Devils. Second and 10 Miami, 14 minutes left. Can't wait to see the young Blazers tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. I'll be late out in the Pacific Northwest. Blazers turn into one of the more exciting young teams to watch because they play full court defense. And it's a shame that now these other coaches around the NBA is copying that. Uh, LeBron will put it into that when he comes back. Third and two, wide open. Oh, he dropped the interception, and that's why he's playing. That's why Waquan Smith is playing middle linebacker. He had that right in his hands. Next week, Buffalo comes to town in Miami. All right, 12 minutes left. Third and two. All right, two is called for grounding. They lose the down. So it'll be third and what? Third and 17? Oh, third and 12. Okay. Here we go. Dolphins at the Ravens 39. So still 3-1 Edmonton. All right, two and fourth down. First down. I tell you, this Raven pass defense really sucks ass. And people talking about this team as a Super Bowl team, really? But this fucking pass defense, they're going to get shellacked in the playoffs. Almost picked off. And they're going to call pass interference on Wiggins. Oh. Ravens recover an 8-chance fumble. And excuse me, a Washington fumble. And you can say goodnight to this one. Wow. Yep. His body was on top of the defender. That's the second time that happened to Miami tonight. Both times they fumbled, the runner was on top of the defender who stripped the football. And I am out of here. I will see you all tomorrow night, 9:55 Eastern, the Blazers and the Blazers and the Nuggets tomorrow night. Big Money Sean, I'm telling him to pull through. We'll watch the game together. I want to thank Moss. I want to thank Iman. I want to thank Melina and Little Rock. Little Rock. I want to thank all you guys for pulling up tonight. Manzano, I am out of here. Another turnover. It was either going to be the team that got blown out and laid down, shout out in St. Louis. It was either going to be against the Browns or the team that blew out the Falcons, and it seems like it was the team that showed up against the Browns. Well, you gotta remember something, and this is why I was killing Dolphin fans a few minutes ago. You guys act like this team is a 14-win team every year. This team been sucking ass since 1995. When are you people going to get that through your head? One of you Dolphin fans go to Google and Google their record between 1995, 1996 to right now. You're going to be kind of shocked when you see the record this team is. This team is hideous, and I'm glad Joe Rose was saying that they are the Browns and the Lions the way they used to be. Well, the Browns are still there, but at least they won a playoff game in 2020. This team now is going to be 26 years since they won a playoff game. And you might as well chalk up next week as a loss against you. You know, Buffalo's home away from home is Dolphin Stadium. And you guys talk about this team like this is the this team's greatest team in the world. Don't worry, I'll kill him. I'll kill the Dolphin community on Sunday. I'll kill him on Sunday. I got you, man. Son. Dumb bunch of dumbasses. All right, what's the game? All right, Derrick Henry. He was tripped up. If he wasn't tripped, folks, you're looking at a 90-yard touchdown run. I would have been dancing in here right now. So I guess the Ravens are going to run the clock. I'll stay here. Let the Ravens run the clock a little bit, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Denver and Portland tomorrow. It should be a hell of a game. Looks like the Ravens is going to grind the clock out. Derrick Henry again. This time he's tackled. It's going to be a long time, folks. I like some of the pieces I'm looking at Miami right now. I like some of their young guys. Second and 8 from their 30. Boy, he got away. Tackle from behind. It'll be 3rd and 2. 9 minutes to go in this one. 3rd and 5. Let's see what he does. 9 minutes to go. Lamar got time. Good job by the Dolphin defense. All right, I'm out of here. We'll see you tomorrow night from Portland, everybody. I'm pumped for that one. The Blazers. Pace, I said it was either going to be the team. Oh, yeah, I looked at that. All right, folks. Let's see what time is it. You know what? Tony, pull up here for a minute. I let Tony pull up so he can vent about this sorry ass team. He keeps watching. I look at him. I'm like, what the hell do you keep following them, bro? I mean, come on up, Tony. Let's go. Baby Jesus. Lamar is no baby Jesus to me now. Collinsworth and Mike Tirico about my quarterback. I'll see him Sunday. I'm not doing the game, but I'll see him Sunday as he hosts his Carolina, Jordan Love. People still marvel at his passes. Hey, I just tried to talk about Justin Herbert, and we all know Herbert's mediocre at best. I've been trying to tell him that, but you know what? Listen, I guess Manzano didn't get it. Moss, get ready for a parade in Canada tomorrow night. I will say the Jays will clinch the championship tomorrow around 11:20 Eastern time. when it's going to be halftime of the Blazer game, the Toronto Blue Jays will be your new world champions of baseball. And I don't ever want to hear a Toronto sports fan bash that franchise again. Because since your gutless Leafs haven't been there in 59 years, they've won three championships. And they will win tomorrow, like I predicted last week. When the World Series is about to start, I said Blue Jays and six, they'll be world champions next Friday. Well, we are an hour away of being next Friday. Finney Kid and Red Wings from your Kamloops Blazers look good, rookie. You want to come up 305? You can. Come on. In Manzano, you out there, come up too. Come on up. So we'll see the Colts on Sunday, Jordan Love on Sunday. It was Pittsburgh 2 years ago where Jordan Love found the groove. And ironically, 2 years later, Christian Watson caught the catch as he bobbled 2 years ago. Guess real five is coming. Nate is in the chat already. That's the star child on one leg. You could tell he's not healthy because he's not running like he usually would. Got four TDs tonight. Career against the Dolphins, 18 touchdowns, one pick, over nearly 1,300 yards of passing. Meanwhile, seventeen. There it is, 17. No, two 17 for 22 for 184. As he's sitting next to Tom Garfunkel in the luxury suite. Dolphins only have one timeout. Mr. Miami going to the gas station. I am done with the NFL. Back to 78th and 24th Ave for the gas station. Yeah, I had to pick up Christian Watson in all my leagues. That was done very swiftly by yours truly. Got to get the arsenal back together again. It's about to open up, folks. God's arsenal getting it together again. Intercepted. Tua throws an interception, and he runs out of bounds. They throw a flag, and the flag is on Miami because Tua is going off the field, and the Raven fans are cheering loud, and the Dolphins, McDaniel looks totally lost. So personal foul on the Ravens after the interception. Malachi Starks. Here comes the hit right here. Boom. might as well stay up here for the last 6 minutes. 72 perfectos, invincibles, Miami Dolphins, Mossborn in 74. They were a sight to behold, I can tell you that. Partey all weekend in Canada it's, it's going to beer money. Derrick Henry, all right. Tomorrow morning when you wake up here in the United States, it's either going to be peace and quiet, or you're going to see a lot of grown adults very upset about lack of funds, something not to laugh at. I know a lot of brothers are sadly are enjoying seeing a lot of their women and their kids starve, which I think is a sad way of thinking. But there's some evil people in this world. And nothing is funny because I'll tell you right now, here in the States, you want to get your groceries this weekend because next weekend it's going to be rough out there in the streets. 4.5 mercifully to go in this game. Yes. Everybody jumped on the 8.5, 7.5. If you did, you lost. 4 minutes mercifully to go in this game. And we'll kill the dolphin community on Sunday. I may have to come on a little extra early to start wielding. Take a nice shower before I go to bed. As the rain is back. It stopped for a little while. It's been raining all day. All right, Derrick Henry again for 7. 3.5 to go mercifully. Dolphins only got one more timeout, so all the Ravens got to do here is get a first down, and this game is completely done. They can take a knee. Get a nice flight back to Baltimore for the Ravens. And for the Dolphins, well, you know who's coming to town next week? Your daddy. Josh will be coming to town next week. 45,000 Bill fans will be there next week. 2.5 to go mercifully. First down Ravens. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. I don't think Josh is. I don't think. Uh, I don't think McDaniel is going to call a timeout. So complete, good job done. His buddy Epson's up here. Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts. Hmm, Love Hurts. Love Hurts. Man. But we'll be in Pittsburgh on Sunday. I'll let you know what Jordan Love is doing. I'm gonna have him up on the screen with me. What's up, buddy Epson?
What's up, MVP? Uncle Jed and the country wise out here.
Buddy Epson in the building. So,
I'm
uh,
from Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia.
there you go. So, it's nothing to say. Yeah, look, I've been saying it for a long time. Nobody wanted to listen to me. You did. Nobody wanted to listen to me though.
Yep, I knew they was. I knew they was gonna lose today.
No, I mean how bad they've been for years.
Since it's been like
Remember that
this.
great moment with Lamar Smith? God,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Look
ask
at
you a
them.
question. Sharks wearing the old school dark aqua and black jersey tonight. That's cool. Yeah,
I
nice.
still got.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you this question. Why haven't you given up on them yet?
I was born down here. That's hometown. Miami's in my bones, and I'm country.
People think I joke around when I say this, but it's ironic how the first year I played fantasy football, Marino tore his Achilles, and I never took an offensive Dolphin player again in fantasy sports. And I can also say this: thank you, fantasy football and fantasy sports, because it takes away the losing of your favorite team. It's pathetic how this team, and what makes me laugh even more is this fan base act like, all right, Baltimore's going to take one more knee and it's over. They ran out the clock. 28-6. You took Miami in the 8.5, 7.5.
This game a blowout.
Yep. Mike McDaniel sprinting across like he's at the Olympic trials. His
Bitch
Chase
McMahon in the booth.
Harbaugh as he's hugging John Harbaugh.
Bitch McMahon's in the booth.
No, look at McDaniel run off the field and
Damn.
go around like a bull with his own personal security guard.
That dude gotta go.
I'll give you a couple of minutes before I get out of here. But man, this was pathetic, bro.
This gotta be the worst loss.
No, it's not that bad.
These fools should have showed his teeth. He must got on the microphone today.
So,
Chris Greer, don't forget him. You about to get fired too.
that gutless swine pulled the shade down tonight so the cameras won't look at him. I called him out earlier. Remember those dumbass Dolphin community guys saying, if you hate Chris Greer, you're racist? How fucking stupid are those dumb motherfuckers are in the Dolphin community? Well, They're gonna find out Sunday because I'm gonna go all gung ho in the pregame show on the Dolphin
Sideline.
community.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna go fishing.
That's what you're doing Sunday.
Go fishing.
Oh man,
Go to the grocery store. I don't even hurt.
that's what you're doing.
I'm thinking about going fishing or just go to the store.
Well, be careful going fishing, man. Things are rough these days. I'm dead
Or
ass.
go to the Everglades. Just go to the Everglades. And sit on the park bench.
Yeah. Sit on the park bench. That's what you're gonna do, man.
Or go do something. I'm thinking about just stop watching NFL.
Well, my advice to you, um, I'll give you a crash course on building a fantasy team this spring. You just play fantasy football. That's your football team. That's what I've done, and I I laugh at the Dolphins because of their ineptitude. It's pathetic now. This is worse than worse, man. It ain't gonna get better because the one thing the Dolphins have to prove to their fans, they have to draft better.
Put a
They can
better general manager.
no murders. Oh, there gonna be murders here in the states. Oh, within the next
What?
week. 305. Those people ain't getting their food stamps, bro.
That shit gonna be cut out.
Yeah, Trump doesn't care because he's sticking it to Biden, Kamala Harris. You know, they're the ones who let these people in, and that's the smart way to do it. Make these immigrants and these foreigners starve. I have no problems with that. No problem. I'll go in the market in the morning, get me some baby chicken wings, and enjoy myself.
I'll be there about 5 minutes.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's
Go
all
home.
Joe Biden's fault.
Yeah.
This is not Trump's fault. This is happening, folks. And for all you black women out there, you white trash women out there, trailer park, you blame the immigrants and the migrants who were getting thousands of dollars a month from Harris and that idiot Biden. You blame them. Why this is going to happen? It's their fault. I mean, it's funny here in New York. A lot of migrant people are gone, bro. They went back home. Now I'm gonna have a mayor who's gonna let the city go to hell, bro. He's gonna really defund the police. Here's the crazy part: who's gonna be the new mayor on Tuesday night, 305? He's going after white folks, man. He's not joking
Hmm.
about it. Yeah, he's going after white folks. Like he said, these people come from all these other places and they live all nice and act like they've been here for all their lives. He said, He said he will definitely go after white people. That's going to be something to watch here the next 4 years.
You might see what's that might see the
He,
Panthers get back together.
he's gonna let the criminals run wild in this town now. He doesn't like the police department. Has a big beef with them.
You might
New
see
York will advise people don't come here if you're not from here because hell is gonna break loose
damn.
and it's going to be bad. I'm telling you, these people are gonna be starving for a minute, for shit, maybe a fucking hour. Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, well, You blame the Democrats. You blame Joe Biden. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to let's talk about some good things. Uh, who's the wrestler who just won a championship with that big ass belt they put around his waist?
Is WWE?
Yeah, I think he's married to another wrestler. What's his name?
Is I know I think Cody Rhodes is or Seth Rollins.
No, it wasn't Cody Rhodes. Somebody else. Harris would have been better. Are you out of your mind, Moss? Are you serious? Man, if you was here in the United States right now and said that, your ass would be executed on sight. That fucking Pocahontas, who behind her closed doors will have that dot on her head, her forehead. You see what Moss said? This country would have been better with a little better with a lot better with Harris as president. See, Moss is in Canada, folks. He doesn't know how our country is ran. This is how our country is ran, Moss. Get a notebook, okay? Money, greed, sex, racism. What would you put racism in the United States, 305, in that pecking order?
With racism, number one.
Yeah, I would too. We live here in the United States in a racist society.
Been racist for years.
Yeah, Kamala Harris hated people who look like her, but well, she's not one of us. She's a Tevra. But that's why they lost the election because everybody remembered the magic phrase, I'm not doing nothing for black people. Yeah. Yeah.
It was racist. It was racist when I was growing up in like the early '70s and
Mark, I know
'80s.
Tampa Bay won. This guy scored. The guy from your neck of the woods.
Who
No, I'm talking. No, Moss. I forgot his name, but he's from. He was under. He had the fight with Chuck in the Olympic, in the Four Nations game. He scored the winning goal in overtime.
it's still
Yeah, I know.
racism in
I'm
Clark
16,
County.
Lord. I know these hockey scores. People be starving now in the U.S. Yeah, because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Yes. And what Trump is doing, because these migrants and these immigrants come with big families, he's going to make them starve. He's going to starve them out. Yes. Do I agree with it? No, but I understand. This is what I'm saying to get this straight for people to hear me. I understand why Trump is doing it because of the collateral damage that the Democrats have done, including Obama, who did nothing for black people and black men in his 8 years. And this ass clown Obama said at what was that in Pittsburgh where he had that meeting where he told black men that his wife was coming for us, and we're like, nigga, you're fucking tougher. Shut the hell up. Nobody wants to hear from you. I understand why Trump is doing it, and these black women who have been generations, and Latino women too, Puerto Ricans too, generations after generations live in New York City off the system. Now you're going to find out how it really feels. And all the tax money that people like myself and 305, my parents, 305's parents, had to pay through the years because of your asses. Now you're going to see how it feels on the other side. Okay? And you are the same women, black women, who didn't want black men in your homes, who dog died black men, who praise white men. Let's see your white man savior save you in this crisis. Trump already fired 400,000 of you. because 92% of you voted for Pocahontas, and I saw her reaction when 95% of Texas voted for fucking Trump.
All
All
right.
those Latinos jumped on Trump's ship. The look on Harris's face. Hey, 305, check and see if the Heat won tonight. Yeah, Hagel scored the winning goal. Yeah. 305, check if the Heat won tonight. Yeah. This is all, the blood is on Biden's hands, and trust me when I tell you this. Next
Come back.
weekend, yeah, next weekend, Moss, when these people are starving, you're gonna have J.D. Vance come out and say this is on the hands of Harris and Biden. They let these people in. Now you all gonna pay the consequences for it. Phil Five, how was work today?
Today was a good day today.
There you go. God was good,
God
man.
is God is good. Staying
God is
humble,
the
staying
best.
flat.
Mm-hmm.
Today was a good day. God is good. Staying humble, staying black.
I totally agree.
And I'm chasing that paper and stay away from chaos agents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about them chaos agents.
In the dolphin community, yeah, we know, we know.
Stay away from them
Anyway,
too.
yeah, they will get theirs on Sunday morning. I will make sure I do a special on them on Sunday.
Fishing. Might go fishing or go to the Everglades.
I love it. Shit. Oh
Just
man.
just go to the park, man.
Oh man. Damn, it's only 25 after 11. You know it's early for me.
I
Got
quit it.
football
No,
in,
that's it.
got a couple of hockey games in, and what are you gonna say? Hey, they better start drafting better. That's the message I will give Dolphin fans. Stay on that team's ass to draft better. Who the hell's
If you
calling me?
think,
Yo, let me take this real fun. Keep talking.
what's up, brother Boss? What's that? The team in Seattle, Cracklin. Acknowledge me. We got a tough game this weekend. I'm gonna put it back on hockey. Get it off this NFL. Sorry ass game. My NFL season's over. Come on, Montreal. We got to add another team to the North Pole. Let me see who's
Okay.
playing Saturday.
Before I wrap this up tonight, boy, we're gonna see hell break loose in this country. It could start as early as this morning.
We might see.
Trump starving the people now has nothing to do with. Oh yes, it does. See, Moss, you don't understand, bro. And 305, don't ever let a black person hear what you just wrote in the chat. You got to be kidding me. He's doing that because our country, the Democrats give everything to everybody but their own people. And it's going to be a frosting day in hell before the Democrats get back in power in this country. I mean, that's what happens, bro. But we'll see. Democrats are scrambling right now, trying to be the savior. Trump is not even paying attention to them because to them they are the antichrist of this country. The Democrats ain't they 305.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you see any of the game tonight, 305?
Shoot, I'm looking on CBS Sports. I ain't got on Amazon Prime. I don't even want. I don't want the Amazon. I don't want that channel.
You know, Melina, if you're listening, honey, can you get this man some sports coverage?
I got CBS Sports and I got radio. I think the Dolphins I think they put a plug on their radio station because I don't even hear it no more.
Mm,
I got
yeah,
CBS Sports. That's all I got.
yeah. Me and you gonna have to work on this shit next calendar year, man. We gotta get this man sports coverage, man. I told you, 12 lousy bucks, and you get all the hockey on ESPN Plus, man.
Already got the ESPN app.
I had ESPN Plus for like 20 years now. When I first got it, it was $4.99. Now it's $12.
It's going up.
Hmm. But you know, I don't really talk politics. But when it comes to this topic, I have a lot to say because I grew up around some of these people, a lot of these people, not some of them, a lot of these people who are about to starve. A lot of these people who are going to starve, unfortunately for them. And uh, it's sad. But that's the end of that. Back to sports. So Sunday you're gonna go fishing, huh?
I don't know what I might do Sunday.
No Jaguars Sunday.
I don't know what I might do Sunday. I just want to get away from football.
There you go.
Get
I'm
away
out of
from
here. You know,
football.
let me see the games I'm gonna have at 1 o'clock. And after that, I'm done. I'm going to my mom's. I'm gonna stay over my mom's house Sunday and watch Buffalo and Kansas City at her house Sunday.
in Buffalo.
All right, the mom and pop Lakers are officially done as the Lakers deal. What?
I got.
The Laker deal is done. It's official. They have been.
I'm talking
What happened
about
to your
like live the crib in the crib like clean my house up.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think I'll clean up. Well, I don't have to clean much, but
I'm gonna do it Saturday.
hmm
Don't forget about them leaves. That's why I hate November because November you got some leaves. They fall in your yard.
thank God I don't own a home. What I was gonna say, Canadians will be back on Saturday. They're in Ottawa. I mean, Ottawa goes to them, I believe, or they go to Ottawa. It's one of those two. I'll be doing the BC Lions and the Calgary Stampeders
I'm ready
on
for
Saturday evening. But first, I'll be on 12, bro. I'll be on 12 o'clock on Sunday. I mean Saturday. I'm gonna do the Hurricane game until whatever happens.
Saturday's the triple header.
The Canes game is at 12 o'clock. All right, the games we'll have up on Sunday in here. Definitely the Colts and Steelers, Panthers and Packers. That's a good game. You know, Carolina's 4-4. No one talks about it.
Let's go Montreal.
Yeah, and I don't want Saturday. Yeah, those are the games we'll do. We'll do. No, I'm not gonna do Vikings Detroit. I expect Detroit to blow them out of the water. So we'll have the Broncos, Texans,
I think Buffalo gonna beat the Chiefs Sunday.
Colts, Steelers, Packers, and Carolina. Next Sunday we'll be in Tampa for the Buccaneers and the Patriots next Sunday. The Pats. In 2 weeks we'll be in Denver. The whole world will be in Denver. I'm doing a game that day, which the entire country will see as the Chiefs go to Denver. And you could see a changing in the guard in the West because the Broncos are not playing, folks. And I told you guys they were my dark horse. Remember I said that 305
Yeah,
in the AFC?
Broncos allergic and the Chargers.
No, that wasn't me with the Chargers. That was probably Itus with his dreams of oh boy.
Man's on.
People still buzzing over that cross throw from Jordan Love Sunday night. Went 60 yards in the air. That's what real quarterbacks do, folks.
It's Steven Bird.
Yeah, Steve the Berg. This is the Miami's guy. Steve the Berg. Let me get out of here, man.
That's my quarterback.
Yeah, I know.
Like the let me see on the Flames go to the Senators.
We lost tonight. The Canadians go to Ottawa, yeah. Let me say something about that. Now that the Jays are up 3-2 and they pitched to them after that phenomenal 8 times on base on Monday night. I mean Tuesday, was it Monday night? And they're up 3-2. The Blue Jays will continue to pitch the ball. Bless you, buddy. And
No,
also,
all right.
we will hear the chants loud and clear tomorrow night. We don't need you at the Sky Dome. Oh, speak of the devil. He's at the game too. Whenever you're ready, man, I'll put you up and then I'm out of here, folks. Test is at the stadium right now, picking up the wife. Saw his girl Taylor Rooks tonight. She's at the game.
What the Florida game?
He's at the Dolphins game. He did the Dolphins tonight. Itas. Got to get the Yamamoto early. I think tomorrow night the Blue Jays will come out flying. The question is, can the Dodgers weather the storm?
That can't.
Toronto's going to come out guns blazing and try to put the Dodgers away.
That Dodgers like I mean when Houston beat Dodgers at home.
The
When the
question
Dodgers
is, yeah, good.
that series right. Whoever get the ball last. That's Dodgers. That Dodgers
Can
they
we see, Mr. Miami makes an excellent point. Can we see deja vu tomorrow night? And the Blue Jays win the World Series with a walk-off. Tell you one
when the
thing, tomorrow night, you may never have a roof at Sky Dome. Yeah, I see you,
Nate,
305.
Nate, you hear me?
I hear you crystal clear, brother.
You see me?
Yeah, I see you. Let me get you on the
You
screen,
see
brother.
your boy? See
Yeah,
you crazy motherfucker?
what's up, brother? I said
What's up, bro?
he lost him back there.
there goes.
Well, them boys sitting down there, whoop our ass, bro.
There he is.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
you.
Yeah, I see you,
You
buddy.
see Lamar?
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
Lamar. There he is in the black.
Bro,
Uh,
these boys, look how these little came. These
yeah.
niggas playing deep, bro. Look at this shit.
Yep, I see it.
Oh, them boys wildin'. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right, man. I test at the stadium tonight. He had to work the game tonight. He had a great night in fantasy, 4 touchdown passes, 18 innings, wore them out. Oh, wore you out. I said Broncos before season would end. Chiefs reign atop AFC West, getting better and better. Yeah,
Don't let,
Broncos win that game. They're gonna be in great shape.
don't let the Broncos get a 3-game lead.
That is going to be the biggest game for the Broncos, and we'll be there week 11 in Denver. We'll have a day-night doubleheader that day. Buccaneers and Rams, week 12. We'll do that one. Green Bay and Philly next Monday night. We'll be in Lambeau. The tush push. OKC, Canadian Thunder, SBA was magical. Thunder 6-0. Whoa, what happened, Moss? But you said whoa. Yeah, man. It's getting cold again in this place. So wait for eye test to come back, and then I gotta get some sleep. I gotta do I gotta do another job tomorrow. But a woman paid me hard rock. Yep. A woman paid me a couple of months ago $150 to put a light bulb in 305.
Put a light bulb in there.
Yeah.
Dang. Coach, the handyman.
Damn, dog, I gotta break down this fucking set, man. Hey, how long y'all boys gonna be? You ain't gonna be on. You done did a whole game.
Bed, bro.
You going to bed, huh?
Pull up tomorrow night. I'll be on 10 o'clock. Pull up.
I got you, man. Fucking
All right.
Richard Sherman out here. All these boys out here. You boys got their ass with, man.
Oh, for Lamar?
Bruh, when I say Miami came out for Lamar, bro, this shit was crazy, bro. It was nothing but Ravens fans, bro.
Yeah, I watched the game. I heard the fans. The Miami fans were drowned out, bro. They say they're
Bruh,
going
that
to
shit was.
Buffalo there next week.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you should have had it out of nothing. It's not gonna fit. It's good like that. It can make it. And we put some weight on it. It ain't moving. Anything else going?
No, man.
I'm
Pray
taking
for
it to the
more.
cage. All right, bro. You say you out of here, right?
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night, man. 10
All right,
o'clock.
here.
Be
Yep.
good. Get home safe.
Yeah, man.
All right, man.
All right, brother. I'll tell you.
So eye test is out. Sharks up 4-1. Moss is watching that. Mile High will be there week 11. I cannot wait. It's been a long time since I did a Bronco game, the full game. We will 2 weeks from Sunday. And then week 12, we'll have the Colts and the Chiefs showdown in Arrowhead. It's like I said to eye test the other day. Strange things happen when those two teams meet, especially in Arrowhead.
Broncos might be.
Chris Collinsworth said it in the post-game show Sunday night. It's amazing. You look at the AFC. It's the Patriots on top in the East, the Steelers in the Central, the Colts in the South, and the Broncos in the West. That's the way it should be. I do agree with that. And the NFC is always Green Bay,
Poison.
Seattle, and the Eagles. Yeah, I want to do Seattle so bad again, but the problem with Seattle,
Seahawks.
that's right, Seahawk, Seahawk.
1983 Seahawks with Chuck Knox.
How the hell is that fucking city love some goddamn MLS soccer team, man? These wussies wear their scarves, Mr. Miami, the fucking Sounders, bro. They don't make no sense, bro.
An original Seahawks from 1983. Coach Mason, defensive coordinator. They had the real Kurt Warner. They
Yeah.
had um they had David
Great
Craig.
Cortez Kennedy, baby.
Yeah. Um,
Great Cortez Kennedy.
they had Hughes Green. Not Hughes Green.
Jacob
One of
Green.
them. Yep,
Jacob Green.
Jacob
The
Green.
big lineman. Yep, defensive lineman. And if the Blue Jays win tomorrow night, I will give a tribute to the Jays. Um, this is a franchise now, but if I am the American League, I would be very scared. Nobody had a career year. Half their players you never heard of. Nobody did. Them winning tomorrow night will give the organization 5 years to rebuild the farm system. And it's
Yeah.
5-1 to Foley scored. It's the little things, folks. I saw it 4 years ago with Montreal. That their fan base was tired of this team. They didn't see them win anything. They were frustrated. What happened? They made a cup final, and who was in the arena? The young people, not the older crowd. I guess their parents gave them the tickets and said, "You go experience it." I sent Mr. Miami the video a year ago. Remember?
Yeah.
I mean, you saw how they had 1 million people outside waving the the red flag, and outside the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best Canadians ever in their history. Telling
And CRB.
because it gave that group that runs the Canadians time. And I think once they got dimmied off, they flew. Once they got dimmied off.
And CRD. She was at the
Oh,
drive.
Selena. Yep, Selena. I remember I sent you that video. You said, "What?"
I said, "What? She Canadian fan."
Yes, he's from Montreal. Yeah, yeah. That was a class thing that the Canadians did, was do that.
And
Montreal. We'll see them Saturday in Ottawa. I'll give you, Mr. 305 will be here. I'll be wearing my Al McGinnis jersey in the day for the Flames at the afternoon game. Right after the Hurricane game, it's the Flame game, and then the Stampeders. So I'll be on all that.
Saturday's triple header.
Yeah, 6 o'clock your time, Moss.
I got hockey. I got professional wrestling.
Hmm.
I got the Miami Hurricane.
Man, I'm gonna be napping, and then my alarm is gonna go off at 9:40. I'm gonna get dressed, put
And
on a jersey on, and put on a pair of sweatpants. Do the Nugget game tomorrow night. I-Test will be here. 305 will be here right after his favorite show, SmackDown. And away we go tomorrow night.
yeah, professional wrestling's on tomorrow night.
You starting? And I'm starting? No, I'll be on 9:55. I will
And,
say
and
this: halftime of the Blazer game, I will predict the Blue Jays will have a celebration like no other in Toronto. And I hope they bring the fireworks back to Sky Dome in dead center field on the roof. That would be beautiful to see.
the Sky Dome. I mean,
Yeah. Eighth
that's
wonder of the world, baby, where baseball belongs. I wish Bob Costas was doing this. Bob loves Sky Dome as much as I do.
you don't forget about the home of WrestleMania 6.
It was his birthday yesterday. I gave him a happy birthday earlier tonight. Adam Copeland, you know him as Edge, turned 52 yesterday, living down in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Dang, I didn't know you lived in North Carolina.
Yeah,
The home of Ric Flair.
And I like the fact that he doesn't mind fans calling him Adam Copeland. That's his real name.
I
To
call him Ed.
see that intro, 305, live and the
Yeah.
fireworks shooting off, it is a scene to behold, bro.
When him and Randy Orton together.
Hmm. One of my favorite wrestling songs ever as intro. And to hear it live, yeah. Good night, Moss. I love you, bro. Good night, people in the clouds. Me and 305 gonna take it off the air. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9:55 Eastern. Blazers. That's right, the Blazers, the most exciting team in the NBA. If it's the Nuggets. Bucks beat the Warriors. Yeah, I took the Bucks tonight.
Tonight's episode, Coach Mace going missing.
The streets of San Francisco. Of Quinn Morton production.
Tonight, tonight's episode,
Starring Carl Malden. Also starring Michael Douglas.
and starring Buddy Epton.
Tonight's episode,
Coach
Flames lose
Mace.
again.
Tonight's episode, Tula threw an interception. Get his ass out of here.
Moore says a Saskatoon party. Eighth. Barnaby Jones. Starring Buddy Upson.
They don't make TV like that no more. Like
Hell no, man. Oh no.
like Las Vegas.
Well, you know that show was close to my heart, man. You know I love Dan Tanner, bro. I'll
And
do the music.
Spencer Hire.
Here you go. That's the fight music when he's fighting or chasing someone.
And Airwolf.
Bro, I got to play that. I'll play that for you tomorrow night. I swear. I'll get the Airwolf thing to play it for you tomorrow
I don't want to get copyright strike. Got
night. I remember when that show came out on DVD 305. I used to live down the block from a Target. I was there right after fucking work at 8 a.m. to get that shit. They used to just flip it to me, bro.
dang,
They say, here you go. Pay the cashier 34 bucks and I'm in like Flint, bro. Beat
tonight's episode. Tonight's episode. The
best
market
laugh
of the beat is the crack.
Moss loves your laugh. Best laugh in the business. Let me get out of here. Moss, good night, buddy. Good night to the people in the crowd. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9:55. Nuggets Blazers. I'm gonna tell Sean tomorrow the bullying is over. They used to bully us, it's over. As of tomorrow night. Over. Love you people. Miami lose again. The Flames lost again. It bothers me that the Dolphins lost. I am celebrating. I'm going to sleep good tonight, but the Flames lost again as well. On our way. Team Tank win again. Mission. Well, I'm going to go for me. Mission top four pick. Everybody else is Mission McKenna. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Good night from the Oasis. Good night, Moss. Four injured Dolphins. Team quitting on coach. I don't know what to say about that. I'll talk about the Dolphins on Sunday. Let's go out with joy. I tried to tell you people that team is a walking disaster. Been saying that since I started this platform.
Walking Dead.
Good night, folks. Good night, Moss. We love you. Good night, everybody.
All right,
Sleep.
brother Moss.
Yep. Good night, family. Good night, people in the chat. Sleep well.